Hey Internet, and welcome back with this beautiful view of a solar eclipse still happening for the rover transporter. And I've set our maneuver node so we can do our burn to fly up to the moon. Here, the rover lander, the rover transporter is currently closer to Kerbal than the upper stage of our address probe was. So in this case, they still have the opportunity to see the solar eclipse, whereas the dress upper stage was already out of the solar eclipse. So in this case, we can still enjoy the same solar eclipse once again, while we are doing our burn up to the moon, which is currently eclipsing the sun. And here, there we want to land with our lander to do our very first proof of concept of my rover transporter. Wait, let's cut here the engines, because I want to see that I'm not overshooting. So let's come on, and there we have it. Let's remove this thing and enable these things very slowly. Just okay, this was a little bit too close, but I think it's alright. We still can fix this when we are arriving at the moon. So okay, let's fly up to the moon. Let's do again the maneuver node trick so we can estimate this. And now we also need to make sure that we are turning our spacecraft a bit around, because I don't have deployable solar panels. I just have these fixed ones, and I don't want to run out of energy while I'm flying up to the moon. In this case, I have to make sure that yes, direct sunlight, okay, so our batteries are recharging. This is very good. And now we can fast forward up to the moon. So yeah, for me, this mission is more about the proof of concept that I can fly a rover up to the moon or to a celestial body, land it there, undock it from my lander, and later on redock to my lander and bring it safely back to Kerbal, or well, not Kerbal, but another celestial body. This would be really cool to have something like this. But on the other hand, as I already explained in the last episode, I had so many bad experiences with rovers on the surface of celestial bodies which were on Kerbal, like being unable... Oh, stop. Do we have still energy? Yes, we have. Very good. Like having no energy, or not like having not the ability to brake while driving downhill and crashing into something, or there were so many other different things that could have happened to, or that had happened to me. So in this case, I really don't like rover missions in general, and I just like to solve the challenge of landing something and bringing it back into space, which is a rover. And maybe I come across to a good idea where I can use a rover, but yeah, as I said, because of so many of the high failure rate of a rover, because, well, sometimes you are unable of control of it because it's going downhill and the brakes aren't doing their job, or something like this, or you're going too fast and you lift off over a bump and then you crash. And there are so many issues I had that I really don't want to have a rover mission going on. I just want to build something like this. Maybe I will also build a manned rover and deploy it like this up to the moon, so that we have a rover sitting or standing by next to our moon base. But I'm not sure if I really start to explore with it because of the previously mentioned reasons, that I was really annoyed often by rovers and their high failure rate. And in this case, I think it's better to not use a rover. Okay, so what do I want to do? We are going to aim for the moon, and there is one reason why I haven't corrected this right away, the currently crash course with the moon, because we still have here our fuel tank, or the launch stage, and the launch stage is almost out of fuel. And in this case, I like to keep this thing on its crash course so that it will crash into the surface of the moon and disintegrate there, and we have solved our space debris problem. So in this case, thank you for bringing us here. You now will have a rendezvous with the moon. And I like to keep, yes, this is this engine, this is good, this engine. And we need to, what do we need? We need to accelerate. I think I just tested it. Yes, we need to accelerate a bit. 5 kilometers is a bit too low. I like to have it around 14 kilometers is good. So we just have to do a very little tiny burn. Let's accelerate and do this. And get rid of this thing and follow these numbers as they are increasing. 13 kilometers is good enough. And we are coming almost across our moon base. This is great, but I don't... Can we land right away? I'm not quite sure if we are able to. And we are lucky. On the other hand, the moon base is pretty close to this interesting valley. So, maybe I should deploy a rover there. We will see. At first, we need to enter a circular orbit around the moon. So let's... I have forgotten to do something like this. And reduce it even more. 39 kilometers. 20 by 13. 12 by 16. I think this is good enough. 12 by 16 is good enough for our approach of landing next to the moon base. Let's speed up things again, and we don't see anything. Oh, don't be too fast. What is this? I think this should be Moon's Midlands. Okay, and Moon's East Crater, and first moon landing. Okay. Oh no, the first moon landing was on the far side of the moon. Okay, so how long do we have? We have 3 minutes until our maneuver node. Very good, very good. Okay, let's speed up things a bit. And maybe 1 minute ahead of the maneuver node right here, I should start doing my burn. Wow, it's a pretty long burn. This engine is really underpowered for these purposes of transporting my rover transporter up here. I hope it has enough oomph to do so, but I think so. Okay, where are we? We are currently here, and we will come across this thing. If we are able to enter a stable orbit, I could continue burning. Maybe? Okay, we have now established an orbit. Because I'm coming almost across this moon base. So there would only be a tiny amount of corrections needed to directly fly overhead of it. And then I could do the landing right away without having to do a whole orbit around the moon before I can do my approach. This would be really cool. Okay, so let's keep burning. Let's keep burning up our stage. I hope you have enough fuel to do so. Yes, I think so. This is very good. Additionally, I've also left the parachutes attached to my lander, because in this case I can return the thing back to Kerbal and hopefully have a good landing with it. But in this case I don't like to have a splashdown with it. In this case I like to have more of a ground landing of it, so I'm not destroying the rover. And now we are finished with our burn. Very good. Okay, I like to... Can I set as a target? I want to... 1 minute, okay. Want to bring this thing a little bit more down. Now I'm coming directly across of it. And periapsis, I want to reduce it even more, so that I will crash maybe there, so I should be quite high enough to do some corrections. And by doing so, I can also get rid of my upper stage, because after the burner I think it will be pretty empty. Yes, it's almost depleted, so it can crash into the surface, and we have also solved this space debris problem for this engine, or for this upper stage. And we are clear to land, okay. But before we do this, let's do a short quick save, just in case that the game crashes, or I crash, or something else crashes. And yeah. We always want to have a backup plan, but I don't think so. I think we are well prepared for this, and now we can do our burn. Let's see if everything is working according our plan. It's looking good. It's really looking good. And stop. Okay. This is amazing. This is really amazing. Now it's time to... How much fuel is left? Almost nothing. Okay. No, not you. You. Okay. And the engines. There is our target coming up. This is very good, I think. Our target? Yes, our target. Okay, I need to find the right timing, so I'm not overshooting it, and also the right timing to not undershooting it, so that I'm coming in the best case, come to a hover directly on top of it. So I just need to descend. How far are we? 69. I think we can do a little time warp to get closer to it. 50 kilometers. I think these engines are pretty powerful. Mune base. Oh, okay. Now let's. I think. Oh yes, they're very powerful. They are very powerful. We need to... Oh, this is nice with the... Is it nice? I'm not quite sure. Maybe I should... Well, it's also relative to the surface, the target velocity, but I think it's better to have the velocity going on, because the target vector can maybe cause some issues. When it's coming down to have a gently landing. Okay. So we are only 10 kilometers away from it. It starts slowing down. What is okay? I think we need to gain some altitude. Now we should slow down even more. And we should still remain our altitude a bit. So that we are not directly crashing into something or into the surface. Okay, 2.7 kilometers. Oh no, we don't have an altimeter. We don't have a radar altimeter. So I'm not quite sure how high I am. I should have looked up. Okay. Do it like this, 1.6 kilometers away from the Mune base. Let's deploy our gear. 1.4 kilometers. Think we should come at first to a short hover maybe, and then we should maybe aim a bit for the Mune base. Like here-ish. So we're getting closer. Okay, this is pretty good so far. I should make sure that I'm not directly crashing into the surface. Now let's stop our lateral movement over the surface. Only 400 meters away. This is very good. Okay, 380 meters away from the moon base. I think this is pretty precise. I even could adjust it a little bit more, but I think this is... Ooh, no. But I think this is good enough. And very gently, and touchdown. Oh, okay. Quick save. No, not parachute. We have used half of our fuel with some corrections and so on. I hope we can even fly back home to Kerbal without the need of having a refueler. At least we can return back to an orbit around the moon. This for sure. Okay, moon base. Switch to. We have L and Sean Deskerman, and I think it's Sean Deskerman's job to... Do we have some signs here? We have some signs here. Interesting. Wait, what signs do we have here? Can I can't? How do I access the signs stored in here? I think I can't. Okay, at least we have signs here, even though I can't see which signs we do have here. And in this rover, and I like this view, yeah. I have chosen this landing site because of the view, because I still have all the time a view back on Kerbal. And the Kerbal is all the time above the horizon. This is really great. This is cool. I hope Shondes likes it as well. Okay, Shondes, you now have to do a short flight with your EVA jetpack over the 350 meters to watch over the deployment of our little rover. I hope the rover is still in good shape. So, let's see. Sean Deskerman is the first Kerbal who will see this artificial rover standing by here. Okay, here we are. And brake. Okay, and slowly. Okay. Shondes, the sun is directly overhead of us, so it's hard to bring her into the light. Is standing by. Wait, let's disable his jetpack. Moon base, no. Lander, yes. Okay, at first I want to brakes. Why are the wheels are still turning? Okay, now they are stopped turning. I hope. Decouple. Okay. The brakes are still on. Okay, I think we might have an issue here too. And. Okay. We have our rover here on the moon. And I think in the docking mode it was much easier to control. Oh, because maybe I have SAS on. Whoa! You see, this is exactly why I really don't like the rover mechanics, because in low gravity it instantly starts to like to do a wheelie or so, and it's so hard to control often, and it's sliding around like crazy. So this is really, well, okay, this rover isn't really good constructed with only 2 wheels, and the wheels are pretty close to each other. But brakes on, okay. But on the other hand, I think this is the main reason. Okay, now I need to find out, can I, while Saunders is watching over us... Oh, don't flip over. I think if we are flipping over we have an issue. Brake, brake. Okay. Brake, brake, brake. Okay, Saunders is watching while we are doing our experiments. We need to a bit to the left, and now very slowly let's approach it very, very gently. Okay, here we're starting rolling, and come on. Oh! Okay. SAS? Yes! Okay. Okay. It's working, it's working, it's working. This is great. Okay, okay, we have a lot of fun with our rover. It's doing its job. Brakes. Let's switch the brakes on again. Let's undock the thing again. Oh no, the brakes are... Which direction? Are the brakes on or off? Okay, now I can drive around. I think at first I thought of driving up to the Moon base, but I'm not sure if this is a great idea with the thing, or if I will just destroy it. Moon base, lander, Saunders, okay. Saunders, you can investigate this. Is everything in good shape? Can you do something to it? You can... Wait, can... Oh. Oh, careful, dude. Don't destroy it. Don't destroy it. Can you... Oh. Haha. Stop. Just a little step to the side over here, maybe. Very carefully. Okay, now you're in the middle. Rover. Can we? No. Okay. Saunders, what are you doing? Okay. I think it's not possible to drive with the Kerbal sitting on top of it around. This was not a good idea. Saunders, okay. So, unfortunately, I think I should have attached a lander or so that Saunders could grab to it. Yeah, this is not a good idea. But on the other hand, it's still working. Okay, we need to find out. Okay, we need to... It would take a very long time. But okay, I think I need to test this. I need to give the rover a try and drive over to the Moon base. Let's see, release the brakes and aim for the Moon base. But I think I can't drive very, very fast. Because then I have the issue of braking or slowing down. And this would be really problematic. So in this case, I will now do my ride over to the moon base with this rover, so that I have at least covered some distance with it on the surface of the moon, and I will bring you back in when I covered the 314 meters, and when I'm on the surface, not on the surface, when I at the moon base. So, yeah, stay tuned. I will bring you back in later on, when I'm finished with it. Okay, I made it. I brought my rover back to, or over to the moon base, and I think I have a nice idea, because I like to see if I can see it out of the lander, out of the control room from my moon base. So let's bring it maybe over here. Brake. No. Don't roll downhill. Brake. Okay. L Kerman. Let's go on EVA. And you can jump into the control room. Let's have an... Oh no! We can see it, but we see currently only... It's standing behind the instruments. Okay. I should... No. Yes. I should... What should I do? I should drive a little bit closer to it. No. Let's... Oh, go. Okay. Closer. Maybe... here? Okay. IVA? Yes, there it is. Ha! There is the rover. This is cool. There is the rover. Okay, so we did it. We have flown a rover up to the moon. We landed successfully here. And then the next step is bringing it back home. So I think I have to drive the thing way over to the transporter and dock it to it, and then I have to take off again and fly it back home. But if I look at the current length of this episode, I think it's the nav ball is freaking out somehow. If I'm thinking about the current episode of the length of the current episode, then I think I should do this in the next episode. So in this case, I just can say thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked my rover experiments with the rover lander and the successful landing and some moon exploration here at the moon base and a precise landing near the moon base. And yes, if you do so, please like my video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please leave a comment what you think about this. And I hope I see you again in the next episode when we fly back this little thing and when we do some more interesting things, hopefully. Okay, until next time, my name is Abby. See you!